Yes.
What?
Isn't that what we normally do?
No. We just stream.
Alright, no more recording. Cool.
I mean, you can record it.
Nope, too late. Already stopped the thing.
What you can do is, it should say replay buffer. You can hit that. What? What do you do?
Sorry, that's Twitch.
Oh, okay. I got so confused. I'm like, Slode, how did you manage to do something I've never seen before?
I don't know, Ninja. What's wrong? What am I doing?
As first off, you need to hit start stream on the left side, or streaming on the left side. Starting all the way to the left, all the way to the left. Down, up, top one. There, see, we're starting. Clearly, we're not going through anything. Everybody knows what they need to do and their roles.
I am only used to hitting these.
Explode. We got fancier since then. You know, since you stopped loving me and hanging out with me.
Whoa! That is a bunch of bullshit if I've ever heard.
You hear that? Spud loves me. You like I walked in that one.
Alright. Yeah, got me there. Alright, now what?
Now it's like, hey, we're starting a new game, blah blah blah.
Ah, yes. We are starting to play a new game.
Blah blah blah.
We are deviating from group game for a hot sec.
Because we want to annoy Civ in particular.
Yeah, apparently we want to annoy Civ. And don't want to keep him awake. We are going to be playing The Long Dark, which is a game I wanted to play for a while, but, you know, pandemic and shit. But since Ninja has bravely made his way over to my house to attempt to stream...
I'm brave.
It's okay, guys. He's kind of vaccinated. Halfway.
Give me a week.
So, we're going to give it a shot. Do I have to click anything else now?
And now you hit Control, Alt, and 1. No, other one.
What?
Number pad.
Does it matter?
Yes. Now go into the game. Wait for it. See, Explode, it's fancy.
Okay. New game. Do not go gentle.
No. Yeah, so.
You're tangled here.
Pull up the cords. So, Explode, I've decided I need to get an extension cable or something.
Yeah, wow. That's okay.
We're just gonna be really close.
What was it? Mackenzie and Dr. Greenwood are separated after their plane crashed deep in the northern Canadian wilderness. Struggling to survive, Mackenzie explores the small town of Milton, where he begins to understand the scope of this quiet apocalypse.
Actually, can you unplug my headset real quick? I'm gonna check how the audio is. Because sometimes when you stream, you live. What up, Night Warrior?
Hi!
It's good. Can I? Okay.
What?
We just weren't talking. I was trying to.
Sorry, yeah.
Hi, Explode. How goes it? Okay. Wow, this audio is actually pretty well synced.
Yay! I guess we'll go with capable
The only thing
survivor.
that would be great is if we didn't like any noise we make on this desk. Just...
I mean, any noise that you make on this desk.
If we bang on the desk, you could like hear it.
I have cushions.
It just sounds like a knock from the faraway door.
Name the story.
Splodo's Woodland.
Okay.
Advance. Splodo Adventure. Splode finds Pet Wolf. Pet Wolf.
Or
search for Rontu.
I can spell my name.
Maybe if I...
Ooh.
I'll be able to hear it in a second.
It's music. Oh, look at the wall.
Gotta love them acoustics. Look at that red nose.
It's cold. Oh.
Look at that dead deer.
I feel like we're watching Mayans again.
I mean... The other places here. Dead animals do be hot. What? Splode, you are a genius.
Huh? Yeah, totally.
Why is Splode a genius?
Hopefully this music isn't copyrighted.
I mean, whatever, it's game. Worst case, it'll just mute us for it. It's okay, I don't monetize anything, so...
I like this artwork.
The blind gunner. He kills you via sound. Look, can I reorganize your desk?
What?
Can I reorganize your desk?
Like, I guess?
Not like right now, but...
What's there to organize?
I just wanna... If you let me mess with your desk, I'll come here Tuesdays.
Okay.
So it's like, I just want friendship.
We started this game, we're coming over for release the next 3 weeks.
Who knows? We might be able to complete it in 2, Splode.
I don't know how long this game is.
It's episodic, so usually 2.5 to 3 hours an episode.
She's a genius for her ability to name her story. I just named it Splode Story.
I didn't catch that last part.
Nothing fits. We're in pain. Ninja, I have a bad feeling that I'm gonna have to kill a wolf in this game.
I'm good. Hey, Splode, look. Shit went wrong.
Ow! Don't. Oh. Don't pull it out.
That squelch.
You know, as soon as I started watching my show the other day, all I saw was squelching as the subtitles. I was like, I'm never gonna escape this sound. 12 hours earlier.
Squelch.
Squelch.
The Joker. Seems
I
about
bought a
right.
deck of playing cards yesterday.
Yeah.
I want to learn how to throw them.
Feels like another record cold snap on the way.
Imagine if I could, like...
I'd better get a fire
Okay,
going
so
before the
it
pipes
happens,
freeze up
but-
again.
Memories.
Let's see. Got the new PC running. I don't know how to get it to use the graphics card, though. Oh, new PC? What's the specs? Did you download the software for the graphics card? Did you plug the graphics card in? Did you go to... I think you got AMD, right? So go to, like, AMD.com. Card is plugged in. Yeah. Explode. Grab everything. Oh, you're starting a fire?
Yeah, I
No.
grabbed everything.
Alright. Time to buy a bunch of shit for Split's house.
What?
Well, you said I could mess with the desk. Well, for one, I need to get a 3.5mm jack extender because I'm like 3 seconds behind.
I mean, you could be plugged in.
But then it's across your arms, and that's just rude.
It was right here.
A rare
No, it was
Mackenzie
coming across
family
this way.
photo.
I didn't notice.
I know you didn't.
Miss you, Dad.
Can I take this bottle of alcohol?
You know, I wonder if I could just plug it into the mic. But we might hear our own voices if I did
Great
that.
Bear Island. Dad used to fly there all the time. He said it used to be beautiful. Not much reason to go there these days, since the quakes and all.
Do you unplug and plug it back in? Do you have... I can't get it to detect the SSD. Foxfire gave me.
Well, here we are, old girl.
Did you update the BIOS?
Your best flights may be behind you, but you're still beautiful to me. And anyways, you're all I've got. I'd sure love to give you one last great adventure.
You still look like a giant toy airplane. How do? Does no one read the manual anymore?
It's a manual.
Explode. Careful.
You don't read the manual.
That's
Fuck
because
off.
I already know things.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
so
that's
sorry.
right. Pipes froze up again.
Tea, taking it.
Cheap electric
And I do too
crap.
read the manual if
Never
needed.
works when you need it. Getting pretty late in the day.
What I love is everything has like an electronic manual these days. How do you enter? Upgrade the BIOS? Go to the website of the graphics card that's made and put in the model, and then it'll be like, do you want to install these drivers? And flash the firmware and be like, yeah. Nuts and stuff. Alright. Bing.
What?
I kind of like hearing the delay
Why?
because it just amuses me. Now I'm like, we need a dump button. Just whenever we start cursing, we can hit it and give ourselves like a 3-second head up. Flash on update. Still installing the drivers for the car. Well, work on the card first. Bed. Explode. That was a bed.
What could that be?
Is it gonna say phone? Wait, whoa. You have a cell phone.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport, Mackenzie speaking.
And you're using a rotary phone?
I told her you couldn't fly in this weather. For once, will you not be so damn
Whoa.
I mean,
Well,
I guess
slow down,
timelines,
Maureen.
depending
What are
on
you
how
talking
cold it
about?
is.
She just showed up. Said you'd see her. Said you'd fly her north. I know you need the money. The weather service.
It's okay, Maureen.
Do
I've
their
got it from
mounts
here.
move?
Yep.
Okay.
Hello, Will.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while,
See,
I know.
was talking there for a sec
Yeah.
without moving his mouth.
Years. I haven't heard from you since...
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well,
This would.
Hi.
Hi.
what brings you... I mean,
Is it wrong? I don't
Are
like
you
his
sick?
shirt.
No, not
Why are
me.
they matching?
But I need to get to someone who is.
Cold. I don't know.
right. So you're still a doctor.
Don't match. Just her scarf
Yes,
is
I'm
the same
still a
color as the
doctor.
shirt.
I thought that after...
Explode.
Why are you here?
I
They're
need
both
your help.
white.
There's an isolated community in the northern
Wow.
part of Great Bear.
Okay.
They
Someone
both have
there
a
is
tinge of
very
red
sick.
in their
Right there.
undershirt.
There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know,
It's okay, Explode. I'm white.
but I have to get there.
I like how you're
Still
shaking your
trying
head
to
like,
save
yeah,
the world,
yeah, you
huh?
are.
His
Yeah.
eyes are blue, hers
Somebody
are
has to.
green.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mackenzie, Will, I didn't come here to
both have
fight
short
about the
haircuts.
past. I need
See?
a pilot to take
Similar.
me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait. Questions. Astrid, are you in trouble?
His years,
Are
like
you gonna help me
2,
or not?
3, 5.
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
Are we gonna
What's
play
in
the
the case,
question
Astrid?
game?
No questions.
Look,
Moving on.
the weather out there
Did
is
you
bad.
remember when I said no questions?
I mean, it's getting worse. You walk
Do you
in
remember
here
when you
after
came to me as a pilot?
years. I could have been
Clearly, I
dead.
just
You
want-
could have been.
What?
Clearly, I
You
just
show
don't
up
watch
and you
Who's
want me to
Line.
just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost, all because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yep.
Yes.
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Or not.
Because I'm not.
Are we gonna play the pronoun game now?
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight.
The worst it will get.
Better buckle
What's
up
it?
tight, because it's gonna be
Is
a
it the
rough
weather?
ride.
Oh, she said it was the weather.
No, I know, but blackness.
Let's
Hey,
see.
it's a plane.
2 people plus enough fuel to get us out to Great Bear and back leaves... almost no capacity for cargo. If we're too heavy, we'll burn through our fuel before we get there. I'll have to be careful about what else I take with me.
I wonder if there's like a don't bring anything option,
Probably.
and like you survive just fine, but it tells us to like bring everything. Is that phone broke? I bring playing cards. Great
It
Kindle.
won't let me.
Bring that certificate. What if you need to show the wolves here?
I'm smart.
Oh boy.
What does it sound like I'm walking in, like,
Snow.
yeah.
Squelch, squelch, squelch.
Like, this is concrete.
There's snow under it. It's a 1 floor. The wood creaks, and it creaks into snow.
You
That's
gotta
a
use
toilet,
the-
Splode.
You gotta use the bathroom before we go.
That's fair. That is like the one thing I hate about camping. No plumbing.
I don't remember needing my parka this early in the
And
season.
mosquitoes. I can do
It
without
seems to get
mosquitoes.
colder every year.
Take it.
Water, energy bars, purification tablets. Breakfast of champions.
Take it.
Astrid's a doctor,
Take
so
it.
we're covered there. But probably best to have some extra meds just in case. The distress pistol kit is
Distress pistol.
heavy, but I'd hate to end up in an emergency situation
Take it.
without it.
I can just hear us, like, making noises as we walk around.
Squish, 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 squish.
Alright, what else we got?
Astrid's traveling pretty light. Wherever she's going, she must not be planning to stay long.
The next one better be less than 10
A
pounds.
mysterious case.
It's 11 pounds.
Astrid definitely
We're
doesn't
gonna
want
be
to talk
over
about what's
capacity.
inside. Which means she's probably not supposed to have it.
Sorry, Astrid, you're not. I get to bring everything.
Can you leave anything?
Probably is.
Astrid, I hate to tell you, you don't need your crap.
Like, I don't. It didn't really give me an option. Usually tab is menu.
You don't have any maps. Tabs I, B, C, V.
Select extra card off. So. Let's see. No, this is important. Clothes. Food.
I'm back. Welcome back. Cushion and shoes. Oh, that's fair. There could be cushions in the shoes.
I guess I could leave the reclaimed wood.
But what? Did we need that for something?
Nope. And now we'll be at 65.93.
Okay.
Yay! Okay, it's empty.
That thing doesn't look like it's gonna stay like alive at all. I'm thirsty.
Now what?
Where's recycle? No. Silly question. Look how it sounds like we're walking around with a bunch of tin cans.
We are.
I was gonna say because we are, but still.
Now what?
I don't know. Get in the plane, check the gas, see if it has fuel. She's just waiting there for you.
That's great. Like, I got up here, tried to open the hatch. Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna.
You're at capacity. Wait, you can pick up the other side.
You want me to pick up this reclaimed wood?
Wait, what's it say? Okay, well, we could have seen what it said.
Alright, but now what? I think I can only bring what's in the hatch. Food, first aid.
So what's that?
I guess we'll just drop this. Can I go now?
No. You re-put those things up again. Check like the tables and stuff. Doesn't need anything there. That corner. Hot plate. I mean, you don't want to bring a hot plate into the
Well,
world.
I mean, it's...
Yeah.
I don't know.
What? The photo.
Those were better days.
Those were better days.
We're not sleepy enough for a map. I feel like I have to drop everything.
Nah. feel like that. Check under the plane or something. I feel like we have to like fill the plane up with something or do something. What's the cord behind the plane? To left, to left, to left. Nope. 180. 270. Yeah, go that way and turn right. Oh, that wasn't anything.
I'm like, do I have to open this up? Or anything?
So we are gonna do great in this game. Can't even figure out how to get past the first.
Like, I don't know.
Can we move the land? Can we like walk on it?
No.
Can we look at the door right there? No. Can you hit like I or something and get a menu, see if there's like a checklist? Thing. Can Oh, you gotta load her gear into the plane? You already picked it up. You gotta... You would sooner give away first
Just need to
aid.
grab my parka and you can go.
We did it, Splode. Only took us about a half hour. So you get to pick what goes with you, kinda. 2 of her things, 1 of
You're
ours.
still wearing it.
Wearing what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I just forgot to take it off.
After years.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted
Memories?
to forget.
Nah. It's so the guys don't hit on me.
Not all of it.
Look. I should have looked for you.
It's okay. I've kept busy. I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher? Dr. What's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Well, then where?
Good old, what's his name?
I'm working on my own. Freelance, you could say.
Freelance doctor. That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, Mackenzie. Plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay?
Splode?
I'm not here to fight.
I don't like how she's talking shit about her dad's plane.
I think about him all the time, you know?
Yuck emotions.
I know
What
you
are
do.
those?
But I did. The choice I made. I did it for us.
You don't have to. Let's just not.
It's important that you hear this. There's things I need to
Mackenzie, not now. There's.
say. Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
That is
Shut
not
up.
good.
What's going on?
Shit's
Power's
going wrong.
Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Will?
Welcome to the horror film. apologize for the noise in the background. I'm
That's
currently in the process of seeing if I have wire headphones.
Oh, we get to watch him pull it out again.
His pull-out game is strong, so.
Astrid!
Also, side note, if you're actually doing first aid, you don't do that. I mean,
He's so good
I
at
must have
flying.
gone right through the windshield.
I mean, then again, you can do
Trees
that
broke
if
my
that
fall.
means, like, you're not going to be seeing anybody anytime soon. Like, I don't know. Normally you want to bandage it and find
stop
something to
that
brace
blood
the
loss.
wound, or brace what's ever impaled you. Just fun thoughts. Explode. A bunch of Advil,
Can't feel my feet.
ibuprofen, whatever this is, just loose in my bag. I don't like it. I was almost excited for a moment. Thought I did have an extension cord for an audio device. Wait a second. This might work. Explode. Do you remember that white discus thing we gave you the other day?
Yeah.
I could use this.
Do you have it with you?
Well. Do.
Can you plug this into it and this into your headphone jack?
I suppose.
Please.
Can you give me a minute? I'm kind of dying.
You can hang escape. Let's explode. I'll be able to hear with you. Wine, bit. Here. No, you. Here.
What?
Plug that into that cord. Now plug that back into there. Now give me that white thing. And now I could have it over here. Thank you.
You good?
Ideally, can you still hear?
Yeah.
Alright, let me just double check that everything's still working good, and then I can swap my audio. And it's... Haha. I really do have everything in my bag. I'm like MacGyver. It's a lot louder on this one, though. And that's fine. At least now I know why you go, what?
Moderate breathing. I don't know how you want me to do that.
Get warm? I don't know. Take everything. Leave nothing behind.
Oh, that's fun.
I feel like that patch right there is telling us to make fire. Oh no, that's bad. Okay, how do you bandage wound? Action. There's a lot of things we hurt.
I'm just like, do I just put a bandage on it?
Yeah, do
It's
it.
fine.
Applying bandages. Gotta make some more bandages. Actions. Time to harvest is 10 minutes. Interesting. So,
What?
bandage yourself.
I'm
You're
working on it.
bleeding from the hand.
I'm bleeding from everything.
I don't think that worked. It did say pain?
It's great. What do you want me to do about it, bud?
Bandage. Okay, plane crash injury, left foot. Do we have meds or anything?
No.
You might have to back up because you're still in bandage. Okay, so we at least got the bleeding done? Can you build fire or anything?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. 'Cause it says I'm cold, but like, can't I just use this?
That's a cold fire. Do we have any kind of match or anything?
We have matches, but like,
Okay, use match.
on what?
I don't know, maybe it'll ask us to burn something. Okay, put wood planks on the ground or something?
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay, I'll stop you. I'm just trying to help us, man.
How do...
Rotate place.
This is redonkulous.
Well, Spud, you should have gone through the tutorial.
There was no return! You don't think if there was a tutorial, I would have taken it?
Nah. Best fire ever.
I hate this game already. Look, there's a fire right here. We're fine.
But the cold chill in the air.
I don't know what I want to do. Build fire, cool.
Wait. There was an objective. Go back in. Try to climb the ravine, start a fire.
Cool, we're out of the ravine. There's a bed right here. Which means we gotta put the fire in here. Here's my wood.
Sound alerts 50. Play Hello Darkness, my old friend. Back again. Graphics card setup. Nice. I wonder if the alerts are working because we're on Splode's computer tonight. I was able to transfer everything, and I don't think I have it set up properly. So how did you build the fire last time?
I just said start fire. So, I don't know what you want from me.
Is there like a booklet or something?
Or not.
Knowledge about actions. Fire. story conditioned by rusting.
But fire!
But fire.
This is so stupid.
You got this, bud. I believe in you.
Cool, our character's gonna die.
Nice. Is there like anything that we...
Damn it. Burns.
Fire bad! What?
No.
Feels like it's still burning.
That's great, dude.
So you burnt the pain.
Okay. Stick in some
So
snow,
much.
we're okay.
That's actually not a good idea. So basically, if you move your body from like super warm to super cold,
I'm making a joke, Ninja!
I'm just trying to inform the audience.
We're gonna die in this cave. We'll add to this collection.
The pain.
Think you're gonna die, Splode?
You're not a good navigator.
I've learned from the past.
I'm a lot better.
I want to see the secret ending where we die. I want to feed the wolves with our body, Splode. We faded into the wrong day.
Cool.
Last checkpoint, let's go.
Swear to God, this just leaves us off where.
Let's go. What?
But how do we make a fire, Ninja?
I don't know. Explode, you are the pro at video game survivals.
I don't feel so good. I need to rest up.
Well, isn't that great? Oh, now will let me sleep. Great.
High five.
No.
We
No
did
high
it.
five for you.
Astrid hasn't come looking for me. Which means she can't come looking for me.
Are we in pain?
Because she's hurt. Or worse.
I brought food with us. This is not cool.
We better get back up to the crash site.
Hey, Spud.
Figured it out.
Gotta go to your wheel to get to the fire action.
Yeah, thanks, Ninja. So helpful.
Sharp board.
Can't believe breaking down everything. So much time.
Well, I mean, it does take time to break things down.
It's not gonna take 10 minutes to destroy a cardboard box.
Could be a tough cardboard box.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it had a lot of tape. Maybe somebody duct taped a box and then duct taped it again and again. Maybe somebody made the box a present and then put a smaller present inside of the present, followed by another present. But, you know, there are people that do that. No? Probably the bandage that hand. A little bit better.
Bandage. It's fine.
I said better, first off. Harvesting. Rose.
Painkiller tea. That's nice.
See?
Never felt so cold in my life.
Get over it.
No, that's a different game.
All those, you only get one?
Yeah. One viable one.
This stomach feels like an empty pit.
It's great, dear.
I think I'm gonna make it.
What if we just brought Astrid stuff and, like, didn't have anything
Die
else?
if I don't
Do
drink
you think we would have
something.
made it? Do you think we were the too heavy?
I think we were gonna be in a plane crash regardless.
Finally made
This
it.
is where the wolves are. Knock your ass back down. Let's go. Oh, I thought you were gonna walk down into a pit. Moderate breathing. So, is this how you feel? My left side is just super warm.
My plane. Not sure which of us looks worse. Poor girl.
Well,
This isn't how things were supposed to end.
Splodo's story begins. Survive, Splode.
Astrid's pack. Locked.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I would find a safe place and then just
Whatever's in
fucking
this
mess with that.
case, Astrid was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already died for it.
I mean, there's only 999 combinations, right?
Even broken gloves are like,
Thank
Well, I
goodness.
guess there's what? 10. 10 times 3. No. 10 to 1,000 combinations? Yeah.
huh?
No, I'm just trying to figure out if it's a 3-digit code and goes from 0 to 9. That's 1,000 combinations, because you gotta include 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 4, 0, 0, 5, 0, 0, 6, so on and so forth. But I mean, at some point, 1,000 combinations isn't bad. You could get through that in a night.
Yeah.
And, like, let's be honest, it's probably gonna be, like, either right at the beginning or, like, in the middle. No one's gonna have it just be 999. And I mean, if they do, again, you'd probably get through
I
the
need a
last.
sewing kit.
No, you're thinking with parkour.
She
Don't-
definitely passed through here. And in a hurry.
No, it's-
I need to find
There you go.
food.
Like, but do not pass up the food. Food is good. Food is life. It said quiet breathing, and for a second I thought it read quit breathing, and I'm like, Jesus, that's brutal, game. Why you gotta hit on us so bad? Fine. Look at them stones. Pick them all up. Oh, throw it at a rabbit. You need the food spoon. Kill the animal.
Alright, this aim is gonna be fun.
Pick up more rocks.
Okay. Ooh.
Someone's been here recently. Could it have been Astrid?
Maybe.
You gonna put a fire on top of fire?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna die again.
Well, I mean, that's temperature, so.
Do it.
It's so close to my face, though.
Look at it snickering. Look at it.
It's so cute. Bye.
Explode.
Oh, shit.
Oh, is that a wolf?
Yeah, it's eating. It's fine.
Keep my distance.
Hypothermia setting into mode.
I'm sorry. Have you seen our hands?
Whoa. Looks like some kind of radio tower.
Yeah.
I must
Stop
be
looking
closer
at
to
it. Let's go.
civilization than I thought.
You died from a massive internal injury after falling.
Fell a foot.
Yeah, but you were also going through hypothermia. Hey, last checkpoint. Now, go. Oh look, you start off with a little more food.
Oh, there's a climb button right here.
No shot. Do it. Oh, they don't even show it. It's weird. He puts it down to his crotch and then it's like, oh, it's dead now. Graphics card is up and running. Damn caps lock. Is it powerful, Ender? Is it the best thing you've seen? So do you think this game would be easier with a gamepad?
Mm. I think it's
Whoa.
dead.
Someone's just sitting here.
Can you
Lonesome. What the hell?
take his jacket and be warm?
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I need a horse.
What?
Take his jacket.
It wouldn't let me. And so much for good that coat would even do me. Look at that guy.
I mean, I guess. Well, better not have any clothing than like wet.
Great, a town.
Clothing. I don't know if that
Maybe
was
I can
wet.
find help there.
Just cold and
Great.
frozen.
How do you get down there?
You jump off and suffer internal bleeding. No, that's not how you do it. But I could have sworn. So fine, just go and climb, I guess. Oh cool, there will be a house. Hopefully it will be warm.
I would drink almost anything, but look. Smoke from that chimney. That means someone's home.
Be a hoe.
Nothing bad's gonna happen, right?
Hello? Anyone out there?
Thanks, Ender. You know what they say, Splode. Where there's smoke, there's pleasant people.
This whole area looks like... What happened here?
Ooh. Search the corpse. Nothing, huh?
Nope.
Take
Ooh.
that. Yep, there we
Yeah.
go. A lot of murdering taking place. Might as well go there. Pull the hatchet out. Guess not, but we gotta go get warmed up. Things are looking pretty bad. We can rest or pass time in a vehicle.
Hello? Anybody here?
You're gaining warmth.
Hey. Hey, wake up. Holy sh... wait!
I was like,
Hold your fire!
We have a rabbit for you. We'll trade.
alright.
Okay, okay. Just take it easy.
Why are you here?
I saw the smoke from your chimney.
Outsider.
What?
Thought so. Mainlander. Outsider. I don't recognize your voice. And you haven't left like the others. So, must be a mainlander. Someone who doesn't know any better.
My plane, I crashed in the mountains nearby. I'm looking for someone who crashed with me. A friend. She might be injured.
I haven't seen her.
Well, no shit.
I didn't say.
Could
I
you
didn't
maybe
say.
point that gun someplace else?
You think because my eyes are covered, I can't see you? Make the wrong move, say the wrong thing. You'll see how good a shot I
I
am.
didn't say that. I said point it somewhere else, please.
I don't doubt it.
The others are all gone. If you're here, things must be worse than they thought.
Who are you? God. Yeah, just go for the
Name's
gun and get
Mackenzie,
shot.
by the way. And you are?
I had a name once. But for years, the townsfolk have called me Grey Mother. A name takes on its own life. Such that at one point, the name becomes the thing it belongs to.
Hi, Splotto.
Then the old names fade,
Splotto.
can only be remembered by the young and the true.
Splotto.
So, I should call you...
You should call me Grey Mother also.
Okay, also.
Grey Mother also.
Sitting here with a rifle in your hand. You expecting trouble?
Trouble. Trouble found me.
You mean the storm?
The bad men. The bad men came. Took my things. Tried to take my house. They thought they were safe. Because Grey Mother can't see. They were wrong.
Bad men? Is it the dead guy
Who
over
are
there?
the bad men?
The men, they passed through town. The night of the storm. The night of the lights.
I'm looking for my friend. She crashed with me when my plane came down in the mountains. Do you think she could have come through and been caught by these bad men?
Nah, I shot them in the face.
I can't say for sure. Is your friend a survivor?
Yes. She is.
Then there is always hope.
Oh, and it just blocked a bunch of things, so we don't have to keep worrying about people. Want to become famous? Buy followers.
Bad men. Did they try to hurt you?
Everyone thinks being old means you're weak. But they underestimated Grey Mother.
And the shotgun.
It seems they
Rifle.
did.
I was like, it's not a shotgun.
Now here's my question. Do you feel like a badass because you have a gun?
Yeah, that's why I carry it.
It's favorite line ever.
Where are...
I know what I'm about.
No,
He's very self-aware.
a forgotten town, deep in the mountains. You're far from home.
But, where are we on Great Bear?
What?
My plane came down in a storm, and my compass was acting funny.
I've lived here all my life. Not much use for the outside world. Milton's the last of the old mountain towns. Now, it's almost impossible to get to. Or get out of.
Dun dun dun.
Only people left here are either too poor or too proud to leave.
I'm just gonna say
Which are
vampires.
I have what I need. At least I did before the bad man came. Now I'm not sure I have enough to get through the winter.
you? I need to find my friend, but I'll do what I can to help.
My mind is fuzzy. Some things come through so sharp, others like a dream. Let me think. Let me rest. Maybe I can pull some memories out of the fog. Maybe I can find something that could help you find your friend.
Is it a compass? So split. Easy come, easy go.
I crashed without much food or gear myself. And if these bad men cleaned you out, we're gonna need to find some food and fuel, or neither of us is gonna make it through the next few days. You have any idea where we could find some supplies?
The bad men took everything. And the others in town who would have helped me are gone. The ones left will have their own worries. It's up to you, outsider.
I'll do what I can, but I'll need your help. There must be somewhere in town to get food, fuel, the essentials.
What about your friend? Aren't you in a hurry to find her?
Nah, she'll be fine.
Yes, I am. And I'll be looking for signs of her. But there's a lot of ground to cover. And without gear, I won't make it. So while I'm looking for supplies, you see what you can remember about the Night of the Lights, and if she might have passed through town. That way, maybe we can help each other.
Okay, outsider. Grandmother can't promise she can unlock the secrets in the dark cupboards of her mind. But she'll try.
Chapter 3. Grandmother.
The power seems out all over town.
The power's always been spotty here, since the quakes. No money to fix the broken stuff left behind. And nobody from the mainland seemed to care enough to do anything about it.
I'm sure someone will come and fix it.
Nobody's coming to save Milton.
How can you be so sure?
I've learned to hear the difference between something quiet and something abandoned. This goes deeper than just a stillness. It feels like the moments before the world goes to sleep. We're just the last ones left awake to notice it.
It looks like you're gonna need some water.
That's great.
It's okay, you probably hit a checkpoint, which means you can die again and replenish. Tin of sardines. So, why not the tin of sardines?
Huh?
Tin of sardines on the table.
Too bad eating her food.
It's fine, she won't need it.
And like, I'm still going down for some odd reason. So like,
I mean, can you check yourself?
Hypothermia, I guess?
Good time to just sit by the fire. Is the stream buffering for anyone else? It shouldn't be. Dropped a few frames, but nothing. Let me double check. Yeah, it did have like a spike where it dropped a bunch of frames, but it looks like it's fine now. 37 minutes. 36 minutes.
Oh my god.
35 minutes. So minutes like a second in the game.
Can I not just throw this on the fire?
Oh.
Alright, well, while that's cooking. I can't see jack shit. Oh my god. Guess we're gonna sit here for the night. How do can I rest here? It's so dark.
Do we need first aid for anything?
No. Right now, it's just hypothermia. And like, right here. But like, for some odd reason I can't just throw wood on the fire, so
That would be too easy.
yeah, of course.
See, I'm watching other streams without this issue.
It's great.
Well, the issue was on our end. Was. Not is now. I guess the other question is if you go to settings and quality. Yeah, we're not getting the, sometimes it'll let you choose what, quality you can watch at. Ours is only allowing 720 right now. Sometimes you can get the, like, 720, 480, 360, 240, 160. Slush. I mean, it's cooked.
Alright. Hi. I don't know what else to be doing because I can't see anything. So
Try going upstairs. I mean,
I can't see up the stairs. I can't see anything that as soon as it gets over here. I'm like, I know the stairs are right here.
alright, hit escape. Go to options. Saw the display, I imagine. Quality? Accessibility? Can you scroll down like farther in any of those? No, I mean like when you're in like quality or display. Haha, I'm taking over now. No. Quality shadow. We're just gonna randomly sleep and see what happens. Bet. Hours of sleep. Is it past night now? Well, we're about to waste all of our food. Slightly better. Except not really.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Moving that aside. Time to scavenge. Oh no. Messed up. You save. Hi.
What are you doing?
Thanks.
Might as well just turn it all the way up next.
Shh.
Ninja legging. see what you're doing.
No one saw anything. Nope, not me. All good. Yes, but.
Squiz and what?
But.
I can't sit down.
It's okay. I can't see anything.
This is worse.
I mean, is it?
Requires light. Might as well exit out and put it back to 115.
I mean, I can at least see something.
This is not a way to play.
It's fine, it's just nighttime still. See if I just angle it. There we go.
What happened to all the food I ate? Why is it gone now?
I took a nap.
I could eat anything right now.
Okay, see. Really see, kind of.
I can always use more food.
What?
Can I help you?
I'm just really thirsty. Wait, go back. What did you just hit? What is that? What is this button?
The one to see all my stuff? Oh, I see you get a drink.
You didn't ask for one.
I didn't know there were drinks to be offered.
I told you. We have.
Splode, you quite literally said, I'm like, I will stay if you have drinks, and you're like, I would have got you drinks if I knew you were gonna be here.
You don't like this sparkling ice stuff.
That's
That'll
kinda
come in handy.
your opinion.
Although we do have, you know, sweet tea.
So I've just been like quiet. I'm like, oh, she doesn't have anything. I'd be rude to ask.
Would you like some sweet tea, Ninja?
Locked. Can't get in here yet.
Eh,
Yay, dang.
you don't have black cherry or whatever it is. do you? I would like some of that. That stuff was pretty good. I don't know why, but just like carbonated. Are you okay then?
Yep. Fine. What's up? Carbonated what?
Fruit punch just doesn't appeal to me.
But carbonated black cherry does.
Yes.
Hungry later.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, I was gone for like 5 minutes. Everything's green. Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
Hmm?
I don't know. Spoke?
Yeah.
Is there a reason you keep hitting my arm?
No.
Is it because you want to play?
No. I mean, I asked you to move, like, when I first came down. But, you know, it's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, totally.
Hooray, I can see again. Alright. Okay, that didn't work too much. Split, how do you jump in this? I don't approve.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you want to take it back over, Split?
I won't even move. Dysentery. Don't do a thing like that.
I'm not gonna diss Terry. Have you seen him? He's jacked.
This stuff will come in handy.
Mm-hmm. We're talking about Terry Crews, right?
Yes.
Okay.
How many Terrys do you know?
Not many.
It's like I'm playing 7 Days to Die all over again, Splode. How did you trick me into
Said you
this?
can't jump in this game.
That we know of. Nope.
Alright, so you're still here.
I'm in a different building.
Oh.
Better take this food.
Cow. Everflame, that's fine.
Nope. 300 calories.
We're gonna be starved by the time we finish breaking out a chair.
A book.
I can't believe you can burn books in this game. I'm very upset.
I can always use more food.
No, Splode. Would you not burn a book if it meant that or saving your life?
I would hope the book I have on me is How to Start a Fire. And not burn this book.
First page. Burn book. On my end or the stream problem? What?
I don't know. Ninja did turn up the brightness, so it does have a weird green color. Oh, did you find socks?
What have we here?
You need some of these. You better equip some of that. All of it.
Well, it's from the back. It's fine.
Ninja, put on the clothes, please. I think it's in your inventory. Clothes.
There.
I guess it's already on. Oh, see, it automatically put it on because it says take off. So, it's on.
Hooray.
I could eat anything.
You're fine.
I think I searched this house. I'm going down. You went that way, I went, I'm yelling timber. You better move.
What the fuck?
You better dance. Let's make a night. You don't remember. I'll be the one. You don't forget. Wow, oh, oh, oh. Wow, oh, oh, oh. Wow, oh, 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 oh. You know, there's a part of me that's like, if we break the crate down, do we get what's inside the crate?
No, you get timber.
Cheap.
This is just terrible.
Was it the bad men?
Oh.
Nope, but it was the bad children. Santa told me so.
Okay, go back. To your left. Left. Moving forward. Down. Look down.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I thought I saw like a weapon over here.
You know, of course the children would be the ones with the weapon.
Make a tea.
You said tea.
Makes tea. That's what it reads.
We need to get back to this house. Warm up.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
I'm trying, me.
You alright, Andrew?
Yeah. Cook, add fuel, add water. Look at that. We're gonna be warmed up in no time.
Thank you for finally moving.
You know, I had a nice resting spot. Thank you for the drink explode. It's all fizzy.
Did you already look upstairs?
I really couldn't see anything beyond. I just like ran into a bed.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Sewing kit.
Does this mean her name was Lily?
Possibly. More water.
Yummy.
But that means we can repair some stuff. So what is the least?
What offers us the best benefit?
Pants?
Hmm.
We'll go with pants. Now they're at 61%. And I fixed our gloves. So where have you been?
Been there. I haven't been over there yet. Should be able to go in there. Basically, any door that isn't boarded up should be free game.
A jerry can. Scrap metal, nice. Matches! Leather, nice. There's not much in here. But...
This'll come in handy.
Shoes.
I could use this.
So I think you can use that.
This stuff will come in handy. What have we here?
Let's explode. How do we make sustainable land?
I don't know. I'm like, is there a gardening feature in this game?
Nah.
It's like this house is considered boarded up.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Try that school looking thing.
This.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It is the post.
Post office.
Remember, you can hop in cars. Maybe they have keys in.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah.
More shots.
Driving gloves. Yes. We have stopped accepting mail at Milton. We have no way of getting it back to the mainland, but we can't tell people that. Oh no, we've been holding on to it all this time. Find some excuse, whatever you can. Encourage people to use mail, email, or drone if they can afford it. I'll keep my eyes open for the mailman, but I don't hold high hopes. Huh.
Hello, car. Dash. We got nothing. Oh god.
Like, can you,
Visors. You know, one could hope that there would have been something.
So Ninja, stream won't write to the drive because it says Steam can't be the root folder.
Okay.
Could end up being useful.
Give me one sec. I was pondering the drop frames. It's weird that it expects. So what you do, Ender? Now, are you running off the SSD or are you running off the hard drive? You bought that SSD, right? What you'll need to do is just go to like your C drive or D drive or whatever, right click, add new folder, and just label it programs, and then save the games to there. This has been your talk. I've got 2 SSDs. Okay. Well then, whatever you're using for your game files, yeah. Root folder, right click, new folders, programs, and then you could start saving your programs to that file. I would imagine you're doing it to a blank file, or a blank CD drive. I feel like over in the bottom right is a weight saying that we're over encumbered.
Yep, I am looking for home.
You mean the never-ending fire?
Yep.
Use your street signs. Gonna be going forward, it'll be on right. Okay. So it's like, I know. You said use your street signs, and I did. Shift will make you run faster.
No, we're encumbered.
Try it. Well, looky there. I missed half of that because the stream buffered. Go to your root file. Wherever you're saving the games. Right click. Add new folder. Name folder programs. When you go to load a game from Steam or install Steam, put it into that folder. Profit.
What?
I just like drop all. I feel like it's a very bad idea to drop all form of tinder.
Why? It's still here.
But I'm like, are we always gonna be in here? We definitely gotta branch out to go.
Maybe.
What's the mission we have for her anyway?
Check the gas station for more supplies. Stock grandmother's fridge with food. Fill grandmother's firewood. But oh.
I didn't spoke. See, it is only 9:45. Is it wrong? I'm half tempted to eat that other Chinese food here.
You can go ahead.
I know, but what would I do?
Would you like a cookie, Ninja?
Are they lying cookies?
No, they're not lying because they're labeled. So kindly go fuck yourself.
Nobody else will.
I'll eat them.
No, the other thing. They're so soft and chewy and moist.
They are.
And not chocolate chippy. Are you supposed to fill her thing with
I could use a drink.
132 pounds of firewood?
I don't know. Yes, I've done whatever. Check the gas station. Alright, gas station. Did you see the gas station on your travels and stuff?
I don't know. I feel like that's probably the first place I went.
Go this way.
I got it right there.
That's the credit union.
All set.
That's the post office.
That's goodbye, mother. Great. No one take these away from me.
Are they good, Ninja?
No, but they're food.
Food.
Yeah. There are no chocolate chip cookies, Flood.
But these have honey in them.
I know. I was just about to say that, but it does have honey, and I'm a sucker for honey. All set. Now to cram it full of stuff. Also, there aren't special brownies either. You know those special brownies you made with the special surprise inside? It was an Oreo. Because they were slutty brownies. Promiscuous brownies, rather. I forget who said that when I called them slutty brownies.
Don't know.
Brownies of the night.
Better take this food.
Dental brownie collars.
What?
I don't know, I'm thinking of other random things to say.
I can always use more food.
Why is it cooked and why is it in the fridge?
Gamey.
You're gamey. Toilet water. Go. 2.5 terabytes of storage. Damn. Ender, you'll be all set to play Siege and Deep Rock with us.
Healed my ankle by drinking water.
I'll let my dad know. What's so funny, Spud?
Huh.
Think drinking water will cure spaghetti leg? I will forever have that image in my head now.
It's the spaghetti monster!
My dad's like, what? Sorry, Pops. Sorry, your leg got shredded. It's okay, they repaired it. It's all fine.
No longer spaghetti.
Yeah. Because you know that's how I'm gonna call him tomorrow. Like, how's your spaghetti leg? What? Only you can turn your leg into spaghetti by yourself.
No, Cody was there.
Oh, that's true.
Thank God that one kid didn't find him.
I saved your life. You owe. Call me son.
Looking for a gas station.
So there's one right around the corner.
Where?
You know, like over there. Actually,
Rude, Ninja.
huh?
So that's rude.
Do you think she came this way?
Maybe. Just the way that we came in.
I don't know.
I'm still looking for this gas station.
I feel like it is not. Like, could you go through that window door?
Ah!
Now to never leave again.
Sorry, great mother. I'm not going out there.
You could always save it. That fire just keeps getting hotter and hotter.
Well, I put stuff on it. Actually. Let's eat this. Cooked. Yes. Healed my sprain risk, whatever that means.
Ankle?
No, the sprain risk.
Oh. Just gonna pop food in there.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, 88 pounds. Oh, thank God. I read that as 8,800, and I got really confused. I'm like, damn, she's really taking us. No, keep the water.
Alright. That, cleared out some weight.
But I want you to know, I felt something move by my leg, and I thought it was your dog, and then I realized it was just your leg.
I am warm. Kind of winded.
You seem to be breathing alright, Split. It feels like it's 113. Damn.
Good.
Ooh. You just took that out.
I know. Doubling my layers.
I
So
think
now
that's how.
I have an inner layer and an outer layer.
They're both inner layer.
I thought this said outer layer. Whatever.
You have different scours.
46. 100%.
Thunder, what games are you downloading on your new hard drive? Those are some nice headphones.
Can you stop? Stop!
Why?
It echoes in my ears.
Really?
Yeah.
Be nice. It's like, wow, these are actually really nice headphones.
How does it feel, Ninja? You like it?
I'm glad we stopped using the metal bat. I hated that sound. Just ting, ting. I don't mind if you do explode.
Oh, what?
Well, to keep scavenging, you gotta pay Mother Gray back for her kindness.
Feels fun.
Explode always replays her deaths. Like, do I?
They were real good.
Die. They ain't chocolate chips. I'm sorry, Explode. I'm biased. I'll let you know. I'm against them oatmeal raisin cookies.
There's no wolves out here.
All the games I have before. Whatever.
There's no wolves out here.
No, the wolf's probably gone. Worst case, you got stones you could chuck at his face. That's the gas station? It's
No.
not a post office. Who knows, Flood, maybe one day you'll find a pry bar in their car. Like somebody else we know. Can we take their scented...
I know, I tried that.
Who needs a car? Wait, you... Oh. Oh, that's neat. They at least keep it at the angle. Still details like that. One of these cars we're gonna find something good.
Right? I keep doing that!
Wait, can you get in through the back?
How? This is a metal door, Ninja.
I mean, sometimes they just roll right up. Let me tell you. People forget to lock those all the time. Hell, at our shop we never did. Just in case someone had a rush back. We were like, but isn't it bad to keep those unlocked? Nah, it's good. It's fine. No one's gonna mess with it. There's cameras, right? Sure. You don't use cameras, do you? You use such a varied word.
Looking for a gas station still.
If only you had the spray paint. You can mark what houses you want to. I mean, you're looking for lumber, and you're looking for,
What have we here?
Beef jerky!
Yeah, you're looking for lumber and food to give to Mother Gray.
I mean, we have supplied her with all that. We're looking for a gas station. That is all we're looking for right now.
I thought we have to hit, like...
Check the gas station for more supplies. Stock her mother's... Oh. Did the food, though.
No, she needs 88 pounds of food. Tearful letter.
I don't want to do this, but I don't have a choice. I can't stay in Milton anymore. It's just too empty and sad. I know I promised to stick with you through thick and thin, but I never signed up for this. I'm sorry. I'll send food when I get to the mainland. I hear they have more there. Love, Ed.
I'll be hungry later.
Yay, more matches. Ooh,
I
underwear.
can use this.
Toilet, water.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Found a single bullet. Time to drop up more stuff.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, zero chance.
Can be used as yellow paint.
It can.
Dandelions, by the way, folks.
That's what I used to do.
I'm so
So
hungry in my life.
What?
you are fine, my dude.
Scrape them across the ground with paint.
That or paper.
See, I keep reading that as 8,800 or no 800 or 8,000, but click on it.
£88 pounds.
Yeah, so my eyes keep getting screwed. So I'm guessing what we need to do.
Well, I put, we're almost there.
Yeah, so I guess we just need to finish that up all the way.
Oh.
Oh, that's not as terrible then.
I put some water in there just to
Pat it out.
pat it out, yeah.
Talk to them, see if they have any questions.
And just the things I haven't asked yet.
What really happened here? Seems like people were here recently. Where did they go? Why didn't they call for help or just drive out?
The power went out. Who knows the reason? People started to get cold, hungry. They panicked, started to talk crazy. Others walked here from the highway. Some belonged here. Others were outsiders, like you.
Did anyone see a woman? Brown hair, would have had a tan jacket, a scarf with birds on it. Possibly injured.
There was an outsider woman. I heard her pass through. She wasn't alone. There were angry voices and... But the storm was too loud.
Voices?
I lost the voices and I
And the
couldn't get them
voices?
back.
And the voices?
Tell us more about the voices.
Before, you mentioned hearing voices. Do you remember what you heard?
Pretty alright.
Memories are gray, misty. I'm trying to remember. It was windy. The blizzard was already waking up. But I heard yelling. A scream.
Was it a woman's voice?
I'm not sure. The voices were thin, far. The blizzard was waking up. Soon there was only wind and darkness. I don't know. I don't remember. It's all cloudy now.
Okay. Well, any idea how I can get out of this town? I need to find help.
Die. That's how you
The
get out of here.
earthquake closed down most of the roads in and out of town. That was years ago. Blizzard just swept through town after the power went out. As for help, you won't find any out there. You're on your own. We both are.
You keep calling me a mainlander. Why?
It's what you are, isn't it? From the mainland, an outsider. You don't really belong here, do you?
Okay, but you sound bitter about it.
We lost everything in the collapse.
Because we don't like
People
you.
didn't realize how dependent we'd become. Some were fine with it. Others didn't want the scraps from your table. Created deep rifts in families, communities, scars that never healed. The mainland had become our lifeline, and it was suddenly cut. And so, we suffered.
I guess I don't know much about that history.
I'm not surprised. You mainlanders have always been focused on your own story. Only interested in Great Bear when it had something to give you. If you can't cut it down or dig it out of the ground, what use is it to you?
The town seems so quiet. Does anyone still live here?
Not many. After the earthquakes. Less. After last night. Even fewer.
Where did everyone go?
That I cannot say.
They
All I
did.
know is that I heard screams and could smell smoke for most of the night.
You mentioned smelling smoke?
Someone came here. One of the townsfolk. Tried to convince me to leave. They said there were houses burning in the town. They said people were scared and were leaving for the coast. On foot. Foolish plan. But that's what they said to do. After the quakes. If there was ever another emergency, go to the coast and help will come. They wanted me to go with them. But I'm not ready to leave Milton.
They left you here? Alone?
Rude.
I'm not alone.
Okay.
I have my Lily.
Is that the shotgun?
Lily?
Never mind.
Okay, so she's not Lily.
No. She is not. I still have so much stuff. What else can I get rid of?
You're lucky we want to work with you. Why not put it on that other pot stand?
I can, but like I had to cook the rabbit on that place, so.
Oh, you know.
Alright,
How many rabbits have you been killing? One. Just one, Explode. There's so much more potential.
Okay. 54. Oh god. Gotta find this gas station. Did you go over here?
Nope. I never even left the town, but I had like maybe 10 minutes of playtime here.
Well, I can't 7 days to die this.
I believe in you. You got it. One day, Explode. One day we will find something in there.
Church.
The House of God. Explode? One, why aren't you burning? Oh, wait, no. If we look, we're getting warmer. Get it? Because we're... Explode.
Don't say anything.
This stuff will come in handy.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ninja.
Are you,
I don't know what you're talking about, Ninja.
you gonna burn some books there?
No. They're for reading.
Some interesting text you got there that
Flare.
you're gonna burn.
Water.
plays the tune, floorboards open up.
Welcome.
This was not what we expected here. Explode, you can carry 1 pound. That's right. Did that say rabbit flesh?
Pelt.
Pelt. Okay, well that's disgusting. Still the same thing though.
It is with a heavy heart that I brought me over.
Read out loud for the class.
It is with a heavy heart that I inform you of the Archdiocese's decision to withdraw me from St. Christopher's Parish due to lack of activity. Though there have never been more than a few of you in recent years, your dedication to the church and support of my efforts here will not be forgotten. Henceforth, services will be available via Skype only. Continued Latin lessons also. Please accept my apologies. God bless. Father Francis McGill.
Oh man, you know it's been a while if they're using Skype,
Skype.
as a promotion.
I need to find food.
I need to find... How dare you cut him off, Split? That's just rude.
Could end up being useful.
Oh.
Oh, hey, look, flares. You did good, Split.
Oh, that was him. I was like, you okay, Ninja?
I am fine.
I could rest at the church with bed. Or should I go back home?
We need to find that gas station. Also, you need to unload. You are over encumbered, Split.
So go back home.
Yeah, probably.
Over there.
Avoid the wolves.
Maybe I should keep following this. Where's it?
Yeah, okay, we're live again. I don't know how long it went out for, but the Wi-Fi here is not great.
I'm aware. I got rid of a lot of stuff just by getting rid of all the wood and stuff that I was holding on to. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Look at that. He looks happy. That's a happy boy right there.
Doesn't look very happy to me.
He's like, it was supposed to be an hour surgery. It was 2. I shredded it real good. Your leg was spaghetti. Congrats, your leg's working again.
Maybe I should just go through the rest of the town.
Do it.
Little fish in a can.
No fish, no fish. You should drop some of your clothes just in front of her and be like, you hold on to these. Just like, you finish the story.
I mean, I could also scrap some of them.
Now when you say scrap, you mean... Like, can we build things, or like, how does that work?
I have 2 pairs of underwear.
Can you go to the anvil and hammer up top?
What?
Up top.
Oh, this.
Yeah. So what can we do? Let's start there. Make bandages.
Mm-hmm. Do that.
We could prepare tea.
Mm-hmm.
We can watch as...
So we can make all these stuff.
No.
Okay. Torch, we need 3 stick, 1 cloth. Lamp oil.
So, why are we dropping frames?
Is it my internet?
Yes. I just... It's the better internet too. It's your sister. It's all that TV watching.
It's all that streaming.
It's all that streaming. All that Hulu and Netflix. And tubes of you. Let's go down. Did you walk? We need to find a gas station.
I think it's the other way.
I mean, everything else is pretty close by, so I feel like it shouldn't be, like, super far away.
Oh, we're already here.
Are we?
Yeah. So there's nothing here.
Are we still on 1 day? Or, like, we haven't, like, slept or anything, have we?
No, not since you did. I mean, it looks like it's getting darker. I feel like I didn't do all these before.
I do too, but if you go to your right, maybe a layer or something, or like go step on like the rock and see if there's anything closer. Or if the gas station's down that way. Opposite of which way you said. Is that a graveyard?
There's some big ass tombstones if they are.
Look, a stick.
I don't know what this is.
Sanitation? Just giant poop holders? I don't know. Or not what you would call a creative fudge. I wonder if Zeem's got co-op.
I don't think so. It was one of the reasons why I was like weary to play it. I was like, oh, there's no, it's not co-op. No gas!
Well, fine. We'll just stop, Splode. You heard it here. Swode said, no fun if we can't play together.
I would prefer survival games to be played more than one person. Oh!
Well, looky here.
You can't open a glove box.
Well, you tried, Swode. Don't act like there's gonna be anything in there.
Nope.
But Swode, the joy of survival is just surviving.
Yeah, but isn't it more fun with, like, people? No cash, no ATM. Everything's free!
Don't you love it when, you know, clients say that to you?
Oh, holy fuck.
Hi, sir.
Hi?
Take his cane. Beat him with it. I mean, make sure he doesn't have a weapon.
Well, another stranger. Have you escaped the town?
Fine,
Escape the town? No, I just arrived.
Not a refugee from the highways, then. You look weary, traveler. Come, warm yourself by the fire.
Who are you?
I'm nobody. But you can call me Methuselah. I'm here to witness the passing of an age.
What do you mean, the passing?
Don't you see the signs?
He saw the signs.
You seem oddly familiar, old man.
Is that right?
Yeah. And this whole place feels strange and empty.
The quakes changed everything here years ago. Great Bear's back was broken, and it's been laid low ever since.
Then what are you still
snow?
doing
Are
here?
you cold? A little bit.
Aren't we
There's a lot
here to
going on.
witness
And how you
an
doing, yeah?
apocalypse of an apocalypse?
Sorry, we're having
you and
some
I?
like internet trouble
No
here.
one thought the world would end this way. But how could they not have seen it?
It's probably just the storm. Power failure. I'm sure everything will be back to normal in a few days.
I'm not sure anything will ever be
How's the stream?
back to normal.
Normal cars, town, Astrid. You're gonna ask about
Any
cars
idea why all
before
the
your
cars are
ex?
stalled and left behind?
Fair enough.
They all stopped running. People abandoned them. Nothing but metal coffins now.
You always this cheerful?
My heart weeps for you, stranger. My days are nearly finished. But you'll have to live with what remains.
What is this town? I don't recall seeing it on any maps.
This is Milton. Paradise Lost.
Why am I getting
It's
like
a town
weird
of the old world.
Silent Hill vibes now?
Discarded, left behind. You won't find much hope.
I need to find my friend.
I'm not sure you'll find any friends here.
Do you want to be my friend?
I'm looking for my friend. She was with me when my plane crashed. But it looks like she must have made it out alive. Have you seen anyone pass by here?
Many people have passed. All have gone into the town. I haven't seen any come back. Go safely, and good luck to you.
Thanks.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Right now, no. Steal all this guy's food, though.
Well, that's rude.
What?
You're right. He said he didn't need it. He's not long for this world.
Still General
read it down.
notice to Orca gas locations on Great Bear Island, as we are no longer in a position to ensure adequate and timely supply deliveries from our mainland distribution centers. We regret to inform you that we must reduce the frequency of our supplies deliveries to once per quarter. As such, we are relaxing restrictions on using local suppliers. This applies to our remote locations only. All Orca gas locations on the mainland must continue to source their merchandise and improve providers.
So far, so good. No smoke or sparks. Right? That's good. So I take you got the other hard drive to work?
Look at all this dog food.
I mean... Peaches! Sardine.
Crackers.
All set. So, flashing the BIOS did work under? Oh, that's good. That means there might be hope yet. Didn't have to. No. How'd you make it work? It just did. Just did some stuff in the disk manager or something. I don't know. Working out. Okay. I think I might know what you done. What you done did done.
I might have to drop some gear.
Yeah. I don't know why this
I've been looking for you.
Hey bud, sorry to leave you hanging like this with the storm and the
horse.
power and everything, but it sounds like it's all gone to hell at the upper bridge tonight. Car's broken down, a mess, and some rich mainlander won't budge from his truck. Probably thinks we're all a bunch of bandits waiting to rip him off. Usual story. Anyway, me and Jason are going to go up there and see if we can talk some sense into him before the storm gets even worse. I'll sort out everything in the morning, Peter.
More supplies. Give to Granny. Gray.
Everything. Just gonna eat some of this. Okay.
Eat the food. Eat the food. Who doesn't like the smell and taste of dog food? Am I right, Splode?
Yes.
Gross.
What?
Sounded like someone was taking a leak.
Just trying to find a way to make some room. maybe get rid of some of these paths.
That's what I said. Harvest. Harvest. We'll definitely waste some time at night.
I can sleep, but what's that? Ninja. What's up?
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
Looking at a model number?
Sleep for 3 hours.
Who wants to do that?
Hmm.
Looky. I'm doing good too.
Yes. I'm still over encumbered.
Well, stop that. Do better.
Maybe I should repair some of my stuff.
Nah. Sprain wrist.
That's why I need to drop some stuff.
It's okay, you break it, you sleep it off for a little bit, it'll all be good.
Can't repair while I'm in the dark.
I mean, it makes sense. Actually, no, I've repaired things in the dark.
Oh, Lord, if I could just get to where I can fucking see. I could also just, you know. Warm up this grill here. Oh no. Give me clothes. Oh, you know, I did drop a bunch of coal back there. Maybe I should go find it.
Coal is good.
Right.
I wonder if you can just burn shit. What?
I drop rabbit guts.
Interesting.
I need to drop something.
Alright. I'm working on it.
We're just trying to help this old man as we get rid of things. Mackenzie.
Yeah, this man's gonna be so warm.
He's probably gonna die too from like smoke inhalation.
He'll be fine. See this stick?
Yeah.
That means there's airflow. And there's a bunch of broken windows.
They're not broken, they're frosted over.
And this is a broken window.
Ah, that's just boarded up.
Did ya? Again, this means that there's some sort of airflow.
Maybe he's just going really hard. Or what's the fire at? Oh, well, damn.
And we're still a little bit. That's right, we're gonna see if we can repair some stuff.
I mean, the other thing too is just double check that we don't have some things that, because I saw some slots that are at top, like accessories. We don't have anything for that. Okay. Do we want to repair that or one of the other 4 items?
Well, like, this one's at 60%, so
That's great, but what are the stats?
it's like the only. So we can have this, plus 2.7. This will take down everything. This will also take down everything. This will also take down everything.
So it looks like you can get rid of some of those.
Let's get rid of this.
You don't want to wear a baseball cap in winter?
Do you?
No.
I mean, if it's like the only hat available, maybe. Like this vest. Let's repair it.
We got 3 pairs of socks, we can get rid of one.
But you can like double up on socks.
Cured leather.
I don't really have a lot of it, but
Gotta keep warm.
we gotta keep our boots fixed. Alright. And we're still over encumbered.
That music changed though.
I've learned to mend stuff. Oh, look, a map. Yeah, tower. Gotta go back over to. I just dropped all of our rocks. And it's still nighttime.
That's fine. You can still see at least.
Yep. Not worried about wolves because it's nighttime. Not worried about wolves at all.
Hey, Split, are you worried about wolves?
Why are you?
Nah. But then again, I'm also not going to be playing south.
It's starting to snow pretty bad. Another granite.
But like, if I get back, I'll be fine, right? They won't come near me.
Just gotta start the fridge, I guess. The Longwood Turner. Return to Mother Gray.
If only you could find her. Why, hello there, friend, old man.
On the way into town, there was an old man. Glasses, big beard, walking stick. He seemed a little odd.
That's Jeffrey.
Sound like anyone from Milton. Most of the elderly have gone. Or died. I'm the only one left. The only one from the old days.
That's endearing.
Have you been able to remember anything else about that night? Anything that might help me find my friend?
I'm back in that night. Wind howling. Voices passing through town. I can hear them.
She put her
Just
shotgun
outside
away.
the window.
Rifle.
It's
Rifle.
windy. But the voices carry.
I'm sorry.
They are yelling. Her voice, it passes through town. She's running. She's alone. Calling for help. But no one comes.
Why didn't anyone help her?
Yes. Why didn't they? They should have. They should have found her before it was too late.
But it was
Anything else
indeed
you can remember might
too
help.
late.
They said men came from the tunnel.
What about the tunnel?
The only way out of Milton. The only way through the mountains. It's the only way she could have gone.
The
The old man
tunnel.
outside of town, Methuselah. He said he'd seen other people walking towards Milton.
Other outsiders? It's possible.
Where would they be? Maybe my friend was with them.
If they were outsiders, they might have stayed in the old schoolhouse. In the months after the quakes, People used to huddle there for the warmth of the school's old coal burner. Rare outsider coming through Milton might stay there the night. If your friend came through Milton, chances are she ended up there.
That's not leading out of this. So we have to go past the gas station. Not that way. Why?
What? I didn't see that.
It's like add extra food bin.
Because she's an old lady and she can't fend for herself. Now take her rifle.
She's got 24 pounds of food.
How long do you think it'll take you to go through 24 pounds of food, Slode?
Depends. Thanks.
Things. Stuffs. Things and stuffs. Stuff and
We
things.
can't take her rifle.
Sure you can. She's just sitting there.
Ninja.
This game is so unrealistic. I want my money back.
You didn't pay for this, I did.
No, I bought the longest. Or I've had the longest arc.
I bought this game though.
Huh?
I bought this game though.
This might be on your account, but on my account. Which we normally use. I'm just saying, Spot. Can I say your hair amuses me?
Why, Ninja?
Because it's so long, and then you have the like short undercut that's now growing back, and it just has like a little poof under your long hair, and it amuses me.
Gee, I wonder why there's a poof there.
It's because somebody has refused to come here and cut it every time for like the last 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Because they may or may not forget to keep bringing their razor.
And then when I ask someone else to do it,
They get offended?
yeah.
Yeah. If only we knew who that person was.
If only.
You seem to hang out with a person that gets offended a lot.
Yeah, don't I?
You should kick their ass.
We're gonna sleep for an hour.
Bed. Interesting. Just the chopping of stuff and the floating, like, thing that was there. It's very confusing as all.
Look, they said to go fill it with more wood. Holy fuck.
This is why she needs it explode. Where keep filling? Is that enough?
I ain't going out there.
What? Why?
I'm not gonna be able to see anything. Oh, Time to chop up all of Grandma's stuff. It'll let me anyway.
You don't need this cabinet, right? You don't need this bed, right?
There's a bunch of beds in here.
Explode, we're running out of water and things.
We're not.
I need anything right about now.
I wonder where Lily's trunky is.
I'm sure after we do all the quest stuff for her, she'll be like, here, I don't have much, but you've been helpful. Take this key to the trunk upstairs. It won't pay you nearly as much as you gave me, but have fun. I mean, just a thought. She seems like that kind of person. What do you mean, that person? You know, a swindler.
All the wood that I just put in there. I have to get.
Hey, you know how I just gave you a bunch of wood?
Well, no,
It's mine now.
no, I have to bring some wood in. Her fire is. Can I not take this out? It won't let me.
It probably won't let you take out like dedicated firewood type stuff.
That's not cool. But it's for her fire. Ugh.
Yes.
I have to go out of the storm to get wood.
I believe in you. You got this.
Yeah, I bet you're cold. And we're not gonna make it out here, like, because of our temperature.
Go towards a tree. Can you chop a tree down? That's delightful.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Time to go back.
Mm-hmm. Going the right way. Yep.
Run, maybe it'll heat you up.
Seems like a pretty advanced let's see what's here.
So cold.
Shut up.
You're running the risk.
Sticks.
You got like 6 sticks. Go.
Stick. Ugh.
Just immediately warms up.
Sticks don't really add a whole lot of 34 degrees.
Better than not. You'll be able to go outside for all of 30 seconds.
Getting kind of thirsty.
Yeah, we know that we gave you a bunch of food. It's ours now.
Not allowed to take any of it. Salty.
Delicious. Delicious salt.
Now what?
Ooh.
Do I just make a run for it for the tunnel?
Can we get to the radio tower at all? No, that's where we were before.
I was like in the mountains. And then we came down here. So we have to go here.
Scooch it up to the right.
That's where the highway robbery is. Where we could also try to find supplies. So that's the longer way. Church. This is closer. More story driven.
I'm wondering about that one spot right down there.
What spot? What's that?
I don't know. All the other ones are buildings. The like one square by the 2 trees. That it's like 2 eyes and a nose just staring at you.
And I could try to shoot there, and then maybe after that call it a night, because I got work at 8 in the morning.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, wait a second.
What?
It's not Saturday, is it?
Nope.
Hmm.
But I picked up a shift for someone because I'm a good person.
Because you needed them to work for you, huh?
No, I picked up their stuff on my own. They couldn't pick up my stuff. Alright, let's make a run for it. Ah, it's so cold. Is this the right way?
I don't know. Maybe you could at least get to the, Nope.
Bitch. Used up all my sprint.
Yeah.
I think I need to lay down.
Tell you what, we'll get to the gas station, we'll take a nap. If we make it that far.
Can't feel my hands.
You have gloves.
Are we there yet?
Almost.
Let's go. Are we there?
Almost.
Damn. Freezing.
Yeah.
You did it.
Well, I made it to the gas station.
Well, that's as good as anything.
Oh, water.
Look at all the stuff
I
you
left
did.
some food. Good for me. Wait. Where did he go?
He said,
I could use this.
fatigue reduced. Well, I mean, at least you're getting food.
Oh my god, I missed beef jerky, Ninja. Look at me.
That's just rude, Slowed.
Excellent.
Look at all these drinks.
And a medical
I
kit.
think I can use this.
What if we needed them bandages, but we'd be SOL. SSOL. Nope, already got toilet water.
Yeah.
This'll come in handy.
Ooh, a bedroll. We're gonna sleep a little bit. Sounds like the storm has calmed down a wee bit.
Just a wee a bit.
On the floor. We're a little bit rested. We got some food. Got a lot of drinks. Beautiful. Alright. Let me just keep going this way. Yep.
You know, I started thinking about it, and we need to play Hellblade eventually.
What's that?
It's a game you recommended ages ago. I told somebody else to play it, and they said it was fantastic.
I recommended a game.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Well, I mean, as much as you can. Hey, look, a dead body. Eat him. I mean, check to see if he's alright.
Following funds are stated for immediate transport to Blackport Federal Penitentiary. Scheduled arrival 13.
So we found 2 of them.
Yeah.
Well, 3 maybe.
Persevere? Oh, perseverance. Sick.
Return to Grey Mother.
Make sure.
You gonna gather sticks while you're here?
I should.
Oh, that's a branch. That's fine. What?
I guess. Taking 17 minutes to break down a steak.
No, it's 5 minutes, 17 calories.
5 minutes to break down a single stick.
Well, you gotta make sure it's in good parts. So these wolves, though.
Yeah.
Where are they?
They're over there. I think we're gonna go into the deer.
That's the pebble, I think. Porta potties, huh? Bank deposit box.
Guess we're gonna hit up that bank on our way back. Or the post.
I keep hearing like a bing in the background, just a boom. Boom. Oh no, the game just saved.
It's been like automatically saving.
We're gonna die, explode.
It's been automatically saving.
Gonna die. Thought that was a sheep for a second. I'm just like, what?
What?
To your left. Left. That thing.
Oh, the tank?
Yeah.
Stick. Stick.
I like your mentality. I'm already over encumbered. Screw it. Teeth a shattering and over encumbered.
Yeah, it's just like 7 days to die.
Your teeth shatter and stuff. Well, I guess kind of. You can get cold.
You make a lot of noise. There's a wolf over there. I was already in here. Hey! Can you not see wolves while you're inside a car?
No. That is an interesting tactic, though. Dear mother, today.
How do you rest? Just sleep it away. I can't see it. This is the worst camera ever.
Go back to that wheel. Source drink, first aid, campcraft.
Oh yeah. Snow shelter. Buy some cards while the wolf attacks us.
I mean, I think I don't know what the difference is, but I feel like passing time takes more calories than it does
Resting?
Yeah, okay. But resting takes an effect on the sleeping bag.
Alright, calories 60. 100.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect your what's it called? I would sooner.
Just do it. I just want to go to the post. I don't have anything to defend against the wolf ninja. How do I do?
You got flares?
Yes. Can I use it in a vehicle?
I don't know. Probably want to get out of the vehicle before
Yeah,
using
but
it.
I don't know how to use it.
No. Right click, left click. Well, you probably can't use it in the vehicle. Just make a run for it. Go. Can you pick it up?
Maybe.
You have to like click on go back to deer. You can click over here.
Oh, that's right. I gotta do.
Yeah, but you're spending like 3 hours doing it.
Whatever.
You're like, don't care, got food.
Don't care, got food. Gotta go to the post station.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
We're fine.
I just need to close my eyes.
I know, dear. Oh, did she make soup? Thanks, Grandma. Here's some fire. Stick.
Gotta keep her warm so she don't die.
Delicious. I didn't eat it.
Ruined.
Hot.
She poisoned us.
That's fine.
The old seer.
Thanks for the soup.
I must be losing my mind. It smells like food cooking in here.
We just ate it.
It's been a while since Grey Mother had anyone to make meals for. Please, take some soup before you go.
She would have made that before the storm.
Thank you. That's really very kind.
Did you find it?
It was there, like you said.
And your friend?
No sign of her. The tunnel's blocked. Looks like maybe an avalanche. But I think she got through before that happened.
If the tunnel is blocked, that's the end for Grey Mother.
So the tunnel is the only way through the mountains?
No. Not the only way through, but my only way through.
No.
You're not gonna tell her perseverance.
She was there at the tunnel. At the bus. I'm sure of it.
You think she passed through the tunnel?
I'm not sure. But she was there. She left me a sign. A word. Perseverance.
A word from the old days. Why would she write that?
She's telling me she won't give up.
Or maybe reminding you not to.
Why write such a long name, though? It has to mean something more.
And how could she write it at the back of the
Why?
bus?
Because you mean so much to her.
Alright.
Because she wrote it in blood.
Was it her blood?
I seem to recall a town somewhere up north, far. What was it called?
Perseverance?
That's it. Perseverance Mills. Old
Explode.
logging and mill town used to be an important place. Now it's mostly dead.
Back my hand hurts
Like
now.
Milton.
Why? What did
Maybe
you
she's
do?
pointing to
Slap
that.
down my other hand. You just witnessed me do
I
that.
know, but like,
How do I get there?
why'd you smack yourself
By
so
car,
hard?
Before the quakes.
I
when
needed
the
a
roads were clear.
noise.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm on foot.
That will be a long road.
Astrid.
I'm starting to get pretty worried about my friend.
There's only one thing left to be done. You need to put her to rest.
Put her to... I'm not giving up yet.
I remember something. A farmhouse on the other side of town. That night, the memories are confused, but somehow I remember the farmhouse.
I just want to go to the
You'll find a
bank.
key to a safety deposit box somewhere in
That's
there.
where it all starts.
Go to the bank and bring me the box that matches the key. Then you'll understand what happened.
Wait. Farm? Bank? What's this have to do with my
Nice
friend?
load.
They left her, didn't they? She needed help.
Or maybe I didn't,
they let
because
her
I was
go.
not near a farm.
This is how we make it right.
I don't understand.
In the bank, you'll find the answers. Now go.
Do you think there's something supernatural going on here?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure Methuselah.
Metasophiles? What?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. 65 and 48? Why?
Why do you have less space now?
I know, right? Like, is it because I'm thirsty and hungry? Probably. And tired? Probably.
Is it because I'm all these things? Maybe.
It's possible.
Seems logical. But nah. Couldn't be.
It's nighttime. I'm gonna try to get to the bank.
Just one more thing. No, just one more thing. That's how it gets you slowed. This game slowly has you. You need to know who you want.
The post office is right here.
But that's not the bank.
Where's this key at? Okay, I guess maybe I do have to go to the bank.
Search harder. But you gave up.
It's clearly have to go to the bank. Ugh.
What?
There's ways over there and over there. Who's gonna go there? We're gonna call it a night because my character's tired anyways.
You're like, fuck all this.
Fuck everything. I'm going to bed.
That's a little too real.
So yeah.
Just gonna chill out here with Mother Grey and die together. That's how this story ends.
Yeah.
So there's a bed upstairs.
No, I just wanted to see.
Huh?
I just wanted to see, but this is where we're gonna call it. I don't want this to burn. So, anyways, thank y'all for stopping by. We'll pick this up next week. Maybe.
Control, Alt, and 3. Number 3.
Excuse the fuck out of me. And then we did links.
Go
Wow.
to
Oh boy, Ninja.
Yep. And then don't forget to raid.
I didn't.
Slash.
How do you do that, Ninja?
Go back to the thing.
This?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Pull that over to this window so I can see it better. And you can do slash raid space Mr. _ Goon and watch. And I don't know if it did anything or not. Anyway, now we can end.
Alright, whatever. Have a good night. Bye.